Art and Joyce Hunt, who are not only winery owners, but Art is the, a 30-year volunteer firefighter. 40 years. Okay. You see that old. Joyce, go ahead.
Hi, and thank you all for coming and braving the cold. Art and I live on a 7th-generation family farm. Our reputation and success as Finger Lakes wineries depends on raising world-class grapes and making world-class wines. To do that, we depend on exceptionally clean air, clean water, and fertile soils. The New York wine industry, which currently provides over 25,000 jobs, was just ranked as the upcoming wine region in the world. The Finger Lakes region is the main wine region in New York, and Seneca Lake, with over 60 wineries, is the center of the Finger Lakes. Any poisoning of our water or serious environmental damage to the area, which Art will address and Sandra has addressed already to an extent, will have a major detrimental effect on our business and on the future of our children and grandchildren. Our son, our daughter-in-law, and my husband Art are volunteer firemen. Unlike paid firemen, they're on call 24/7, every day and every night. They constantly train and respond without pay because of a sense of responsibility toward their fellow citizens. A catastrophic event at a high-risk gas storage facility would put those first responders at extreme risk of death because you cannot see the escaping gas until it's too late. I do not want to see my family or any other volunteer sacrificed because of Crestwood's greed and lack of a corporate conscience. Thank you.
First of all, let's be clear. We're not opposed to storing gas safely underground. We're simply opposed to storing gas in this highest of all risks locations. When Energy Crestwood applied for permits to store gas here, they falsely stated that there would be a 1% statistical risk of catastrophic failure over 25 years in these salt caverns. Dr. Rob McKenzie, former head of the Cayuga Medical Center, which serves most of the citizens in Tompkins and now Schuyler counties, did an extremely thorough quantitative risk analysis of gas storage facilities. This analysis is posted on the Schuyler County website. Please read it. To sum up the facts, there are about 400 underground gas storage facilities in the U.S. Most are just depleted gas wells and have a good safety record. Statistically, there is less than a 1% chance over 25 years of a catastrophic event for gas stored in depleted gas wells. There are thousands of them available, already connected to the pipelines used to deplete them in the first place. Why not use more of them? The next most common gas storage is in underground aquifers. These have about a 1% chance of catastrophic failure over a 25-year period also. The remaining 30 or so underground gas storage facilities are salt formations. Yet, those salt formations account for all 18 of the major disasters in underground gas storage in the last 40 years. Solution mine wells, like those here in the Watkins Glen area, are the worst type of salt storage. In fact, there is more than a 35% chance of catastrophic failure over 25 years when storing gas in solution mined wells. Yet, Crestwood stated it was a 1% risk. Who among you are willing to needlessly subject your children and neighbors and your fire department to these odds of catastrophe? As a 40-year member of a volunteer fire department and having analyzed many disasters, we strongly prefer prevention of catastrophes rather than having to deal with the aftermath. We joined the fire department to save lives, not to pick up charred bodies. Now about the environmental side. In the 20-year period of 1964 to 1984, propane was stored in 2 of these solution mine caverns here near Watkins Glen. During that period, the salinity of Seneca Lake shot upward and only leveled off when the storage ended. What does common sense tell us about the salinity of Seneca Lake if we store 100 times more gas in dozens of caverns at much greater pressure? Think about it. Crestwood is required to accurately describe the risks to their investors, and they do state them in detail. They even state that they do not have enough liability insurance if they have a disaster. Now, who is going to pick up the tab? Think about these facts and decide for yourself whether storing gas in these caverns is a safe and appropriate use. Thank you.
Thank you.